Hey there, I hope you are having a great day. If you like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and comment down below and subscribe for more videos. Later, as Sadie drove them home, he said, "Because there was no right question, you saw your father die. My mother told you that. It's not true?" "No, it is true." "Oh, honey," he said, because it was a moment for endearments, though they never used endearments. Her new haircut matched her Weimar Republic eyebrows, the thin lines she'd plucked them into years ago, expecting that they'd grow back. Her lipstick was red. It suited her. It was only from the neck down that she looked clownish. "Oh honey," she repeated. "That's why I didn't tell you. He had an aneurysm." "I'm sorry," he said. "Not a freak accident." "I never said a freak accident." He was sure she had. "A freak thing," she said. "A freak thing." Her father was crinkle-faced with bad teeth. He wore short-sleeved polyester shirts with black neckties. She loved him. He liked to show her card tricks. He was showing her one when he died. "Look," he'd said. "There were once 4 thieves, and they decided to rob a department store. Jack of clubs, Jack of diamonds, Jack of spades, Jack of hearts. And they landed their helicopter on the roof of the building. He put the jacks on the top of the deck of cards." She was sitting in her bed, a little white Eastlake bed frame he'd found at a yard sale, such a long narrow shape they'd had to have a mattress made for it. "The first thief went to the basement, fine china," he said, pulling a card from the top and inserting it in near the bottom. "The second, to the ground floor, perfume. Another card. Third, lingerie. Fourth, jewelry. Then they heard the police outside, and they ran up." At this he riffled the cards but lost control of them. "They flew into the air, then he himself folded up. He fell to his knees, as though surrendering to the imaginary playing card police force. He sat. He had a dopey expression on his face. He leaned back against the wall and closed his eyes, and his hands made funny giving up gestures." She had laughed. Her father was very funny. "Look at his hands. I give up, I give up." That was the thing about her father's death, what she never told anyone, that she had thought it was a joke. It was not the sort of secret that explained everything, or even anything, though she knew that was what Jack believed. A key for a lock. Something architecturally essential that couldn't be disturbed without the help of professionals. A spell of the Snow White variety that might awaken her to a different life. Better? Worse? Probably not worth the risk. Maybe the beast preferred being a beast. The Swan brothers the power of flight. The boy kidnapped by the Snow Queen the ability not to care about the feelings of others and also the luminous cold. A knot on a vital net. An undiscovered organ. A tumor left alone for fear of rupture. None of these. It was merely a thing that belonged to her. There was a certain emotion that she'd felt, when she was looking at her father thinking it was a joke, then understanding it wasn't, but not knowing yet the right response. What this meant for the rest of her life. Not shame. She'd hate for anyone to think that. Not sorrow, though sorrow was nearby. It was an emotion she'd never felt before and never would again, close to a religious conversion, deep certainty over a mystery. She couldn't bear another's interpretation. Couldn't imagine converting any of it into words. The memory, not of the facts of her father's death but of this one moment, was hers, only hers, like one of those morbid Victorian lockets with a dead beloved's woven hair. How strange, to use the dead matter of a person's head to stand in for all of a dead person. How right, too. Put it behind glass. String it on a chain. Wear it close to your heart. Don't submit it to anyone else's unraveling. This was The Get-Go by Elizabeth McCraken. Some information about the author. Elizabeth McCraken is the author of 3 novels, 1 memoir, and 3 collections of stories, including the forthcoming The Souvenir Museum, which includes The Get-Go. Her work has been published in the Best American Short Stories, the Pushcart Prize, the O. Henry Prize, the New York Times Magazine, and many other places. If you liked the video, a thumbs up would be immensely appreciated. Subscribe and tap the bell icon to get the notification whenever I post a new video. If you have any thoughts or recommendations, just leave a comment down below. Hope you have a great day.